All right. Welcome, everybody. Let's chat on these sports. All right. Full disclosure. I'm just going to come out because one of the cool things about podcasts is that it's not as...
You just going to do what?
I said one of the things is...
full disclosure, you just going to do what?
Full disclosure, I'm going... What did I say?
You just going to come out?
I'm going to come out and say it. This nigga. Here we go with the bullshit. I'm at Solo's house. And we trying to set up this shit. And it ain't going well. So I'm gonna take this picture down. And you're gonna see the montage. All right. You should show me. So this is where it look good. Right? Yes. But Solo is right here. And there's a lot going on. He's also right here. And he's been trying to set up.
It's gonna look good just like it is. With both of us on one side and both of us on the other. Hey,
and now he sounds,
I don't sound nothing. I really sound good.
Right. I don't sound nothing.
Do you? All right. So, yeah. Well, I'm just gonna say this. I did get a chance.
Actually, you know what? Vince.
Mm-hmm.
If you scoot over a little bit to your right, hold your right hand up.
See?
Yeah, scoot over to your right, Vince.
Yeah.
Scoot over to your right, Vince.
Now,
all right, bam. Now, Vince. Now, scoot your camera over until you back center.
Now, this is where you're gonna lose me. Because watch this. You see this beautiful kitchen?
Yeah.
That turns into a wall.
That's fine, but look. It got you perfectly centered.
Yeah,
fine right there. Now, Solo, move over to your left.
Take this.
Now, recenter yourself, Solo.
That's what you said.
Wow. Now come on over there. Come on over to my house.
And now when you do that,
you gotta recenter your camera, Solo. Recenter your camera to where you back
this
center.
This doesn't have to be this complicated. Like we could both be on Solo's screen. You know what I'm saying?
But I think they still can hear us.
But it don't sound.
I know it sounds shitty, but they still can
right there, Solo. Don't move.
What about
now,
this?
No, look. That visual actually works.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah.
Right
it looks like you in your office and that's your living room behind your office, like one of them executive offices with a living room suite in it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You know what?
Let's go.
Hey. So yesterday there was a Homerun Derby. Yeah, we
wait. So you gonna start the show without the opening title? You ain't dropped.
I normally started with some sort of headlines, and then we.
No cold open. The cold open was you giving the people full disclosure. Run the credit.
At least one of us could be closer. So you come closer.
Wow.
And then you take the mic. How about that? You take the mic.
Well, then what?
I'm gonna reach over when it's time for me to get louder. I'll get louder.
Okay. All right, welcome. All right, welcome to the stand-up shit show. We just gonna try to do what the fuck we can today. Oh, I sound better when I actually talking to the mic. You see how that works? That's dope. And it's good to see my brethren this morning, especially Black Ron, who is here with us live on cam. Hallelujah. What's going on, Black Ron? You all right?
Hallelujah, we're here. Amen. We made it.
And of course, we got one of all the real niggas said. Okay, somebody got a text. We got Solo live in the house.
In the building, yeah.
And then I'm over here in my closet / kitchen. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and talk real quick. Maybe a long show, maybe not. And I had the privilege, since we did have the header of being the Homerun Derby, of attending last night. And when I did, I got to see some pretty cool stuff, like old boy from WWE pulling up, and the whole Dominican Mafia gathering together and conspiring against Team USA. A whole lot of cool stuff went on. But what I thought was hilarious was that Jazz Chisholm, who is basically the New York Yankee, which is Solo's team representation, showed up and hit 3 home runs. 3 of them. My man hit 3 home runs at a home run derby, which is fascinating because you're not pitched the balls very fast. All right, you're not pitch the balls fast. You use who you want to pitch. Hey, we're gonna be back next week.
We gonna be back. Hey.
I'm yo. All right.
Hey, he just don't know that he need to do the talking.
All right. So I thought that this was fascinating. Now, who did win? A dude by the name of Cal Raleigh, who goes by the name of Big Dumper, which is weird because he's called that because his backside. I didn't give him the name; it ain't my name, but that's what they call him.
Big Dumper. They call him Big Dumper because he got a big booty.
Literally, that's where his name.
That's the gayest.
Big Dumper's name came from him catching one of his homeboys named Kelnick. Jared Kelnick was catching for him, and he was like, "Damn, dude." And he said something about it, and then he started tweeting his name, Big Dumper, and everything. And that's how he ended up being called Big Dumper. And he actually won last night, the Big Dumper. It was the winner of the Home Run Derby. I witnessed firsthand his dominance. He's a switch hitter, a catcher. All right.
Yeah, I see what you did there. A switch hitter.
A switch hitter, catcher. And it was exciting. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Look, it's
hey, just... hold on. You call that man a switch hitter and a catcher? Hey, yo, bro. Hey, you need to be stopped.
Is Ron talking? Because I can't hear.
Yes, Ron is talking.
I don't hear him.
Well,
hold on.
I don't know why.
Let me check.
So yeah, this was cool. What's really cool is Atlanta. Atlanta has a different vibe. We're in Atlanta with the Braves, where they get to represent with Atlanta music, Atlanta swag, all kind of Atlanta everything. And that's what kind of made this trip worth making for me. Next year is go. Uh-oh. Can you hear me, Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay. Next year is going to be at in Philadelphia. Now, when it's there, I'm not going to that. But while it's in Atlanta, I'm like, yeah, man, that's a vibe. And it's so crazy because I'm gonna just give you, like I said, a little bit of background. I'm here, and I was originally expected to come with this dude that works with this thing called MLB Bros. And with them, I consider them like a high functioning, like I don't need the mic. It's cool. It's not working away. A high functioning, high level. I like them as a in terms of like a baseball reporting group because it's about black folks. It's called MLB Bros. So if you're not a subscriber and you like baseball and black people and like to see them both in one, then there's this thing called MLB Bros. I had a chance to work with them a little bit. And the funny thing is, I was coming out here to work with them on this project, but it turned out not to work the way I expected, which is cool. I'm not tripping. I'm happy that I was even able to work with them on the Rickwood project. But here's the funny story. So I let my man know, Gambler, that's him at the bottom. I say, yo, I'm here. Let's link whatever. He cool. We can get together and party. But I was like, let's link afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Because the Home Run Derby is from 8 p.m. till whatever.
It doesn't end until 11:30. So I'm like, yo, it's hella late. My man Rob Parker, he's a little older probably. They got a young dude, man. They gonna turn in. So at the end of the home run derby, I was like, man, I'm gonna take my ass home. I ain't even gonna call them, man, because I know they ain't go nowhere because it's hella late, bro. And I know that they ain't gonna sit up and go somewhere hella late just because they gotta work tomorrow. We still got media to do. So I come home, I get in my bed, whatever. I'm looking on Instagram, and lo and behold, I look up on Instagram, and these niggas done went to Magic City. Now I thought that this was like a little bit more of a reputable. I love the fact that they went to Magic City. Not only do I love it, I love the fact that he posted it. I love the fact he ain't ashamed of it. I love the fact that he works for Fox and it's still like, look, I gotta be out here, as it says right here, supporting. look at what the captions say. Gotta pay summer school tuition. LOL. These niggas know they shot out, man. So I thought that was kind of cool. But the thing that I thought was the most interesting was the fact that Jazz Chisholm literally only hit 3 home runs, and it was so embarrassing. He was the only member of the home run derby team, home run derby participants who got booed when he was performing. It was embarrassing, and I frankly felt bad for him because it was like, damn, bro, like you really, really, really did just bomb at the All-Star game. But he had a few things to say to MLB, bro. So let's listen to what he had.
Summer Classic, covering Black and Brown All-Stars.
Was it fun still?
No, yeah. What do you mean? Was it fun? I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed every second of it.
So were you not trying
my swing? No, it's not that I wasn't trying to hit homers. I was trying to keep my swing and hit homers instead of just trying to hit everything in the air. I was trying to keep my line drive swing and hit homers. But it gets better.
What did Judge say to you during the timeout?
He said, "Hey, you didn't mess up your swing." So that was basically it. He was like, "You got it. Just keep on doing that. Yeah, just hit your line drives." So it was great.
It's sponsored by MLB Bro, because you need to know. MLBBro.com is at the Midsummer Classic, covering Black and Brown All-Stars.
So as you see, Jazz is trying to like be real coy about it, be real cool, in my opinion. Like he's not, in my opinion, being honest, Black Ron. I feel like this is what you do when you play it off. Like if you go do a set and you bomb, and when you get off, the comics are like, yo, what happened? You're like, I was just trying new shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's literally what happened. He went, nigga, you're at the home run derby. This is not the base hit derby. He did not hit. That's what happened, bro. Like, keep it real. Like, this is what it is. Like, the niggas go up, and he's like, yo, I'm gonna kill this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on this contest.
Hey, bro, that's my go-to live when I bomb, bro. That's my go-to live when I bomb. I was looking to try some new shit, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm just trying some new shit. That's all it really is. So I feel like he's embarrassed a little bit, but he's trying to play it off. He's trying to make it seem like it really wasn't that big a deal. But let's see.
Summer Classic, covering Black and Brown All-Stars.
I'm going to keep my natural swing because I naturally hit home runs. Of course. Are you the favorite? Huh? You think you put yourself to home run derby? Just
you hear the dude asking the question. That's my boy. That's the one in the picture who went to Magic City. You hear him asking him like, "Yo, are you the favorite?"
Out there, my stepdad, he's gonna be throwing me, and we've always talked about it since we were kids. So it's just an anthem. I like to say, I haven't practiced for it. We're gonna have fun. I'm just here to have fun, So, but don't sleep on me either. You feel me?
For more, right now, go to MLBBro.com.
Firmly tucked in the bed, nigga. Don't sleep on you. Nigga could have got a full night's rest on your ass. Yo, bro, I can hit 3 home runs when a nigga pitching the ball to me 50 miles an hour. Overhand, lob pitch. Nigga throwing watermelons to my ass. Yeah, I'm just going to keep my natural swing. Yeah, because I naturally hit home runs. 30% of the time, naturally.
Yo, it's the most uneven. You know what? Yeah,
it's the most uneven match in my opinion, like, because they actually had.
Bro, that nigga said my stepdaddy gonna be throwing to me. That nigga must have been mad at your ass. Cause he wasn't throwing you the shit that you could throw away. You supposed to be knocking it out the park, nigga. You talking about, I ain't even practiced for this. You should have.
Yeah.
Cause your ass was up there. Yeah. Oh, I had a lot of fun. It sounded like you had too much fun, nigga, before you competed, nigga. You was at Magic City the day before, nigga, and then getting it in, showing out, cutting up, ugly ass little boy. Everybody that got that Ant-Man haircut, man, these niggas be out here in these streets wild.
It just was. I mean, because Yankees fans, in my opinion, are incomparably the most reprehensible. That's just for me. That's just my opinion.
Bro, that nigga hit. I just watched a little clip of it, bro. They got 2 minutes of him because the crowd started booing.
Yes.
This nigga hit 4 second base hits in a row, my nigga. That nigga hit that hoe just over, like he's so muscle memory. He shot that hoe just in between the second baseman and the shortstop. 4 times in a row, except ain't no shortstop and ain't no second baseman, nigga. This nigga perfectly, he throwing ropes. This nigga here perfectly placing the ball left center field. This nigga
here. Yeah. What happened?
What? This affects yours? Oh my God. It does. All right.
Bro, what are y'all over there doing?
I don't know why I said Solo. Like when I make recommendations, he thinks I'm trying to force him to do something. So he gets angry. And he thinks like, nigga, shut up, nigga. I know what I'm doing. I'm like, all right. And this is what you up. Because I just be like, let's just do this. No, nigga, do this with the thing and the thing and the thing. And then we'll be here. And then at the last minute, he'll be like, oh, you know, I got to, what you call it? Like, no, I didn't. I had no idea. How would I know that?
I got a what you call it?
Yeah, I got another mic and another green screen and a whole other. Like, nigga, where I've been hearing since Friday. I'm saying, like, and now I sound like I'm talking inside of
this nigga Solo has reverse initiative.
I think he's low-key trying to sabotage me. And maybe
you think he on the spectrum?
I don't know what it is, but here's what I am going to do.
Hold on. Wait. You've been knowing Solo longer than a year, and you think he on the spectrum?
I don't know about being on the spectrum. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do it like that. But
I know he on the spectrum.
I'm not gonna do it like that. That's on you.
Solo. Ain't you retarded a little bit?
Oh yeah. I was on a short bus. So I already know for a majority of my high school and elementary school, I was on a short bus.
Man, why you think that nigga grew to be real big and he violent?
I can't tell you none of that. All I know is I can't work.
Bro, that nigga early morning voice is real deep and country.
Yeah.
And they call you in the morning, he sounds like somebody's granddaddy. Hey, Black Ron.
Hey,
what's going on, Black Ron? This Solo.
Black Ron, don't act like you ain't try to use your early morning voice to get some booty at some point in time. Like you ever try to call him up?
Oh, absolutely. My early morning voice is my late night creep voice.
Right. All right, listen, let me do this. Make an unsmooth transition from Jazz Chisholm and stuff because I don't. There's too much more to talk about that.
Just an unsmooth episode. We doing unsmooth transitions.
Yeah, it's all unsmooth.
But let's transition over to your boy. And this is going to be something to talk about for a while. I figured it was a little bit relevant because, you still out here for some reason. Rob, if I believe you spoke on this. So your boy Robert Griffin III is back in the news. if you hadn't heard already, for
Yep.
some reason, one way or another, he thinks that now, because maybe he got some backlash or whatever it is that happened.
My brother, you know what, go on, sit back, man. It's been a hectic and a stressful
Thank you.
takeoff, getting this plane off the ground this morning.
Thank you, sir.
Now that you done got this plane off the ground, allow me to co-pilot this thing, man. Pass me the rock. I'll take
Bro,
this
you got
next
it, bro.
story.
It's
All
all
you, bro.
Go ahead,
man.
Good morning, Sports Bar Stand-Up Elite. We here at the Stand-Up Sports Bar have another hot beverage for you. It is the case of the two things can be true. Now, a couple weeks back, we reported on one Robert Lee Griffin III being an exemplary coon, coming out with his white woman sitting safely tucked behind him as he berated Angel Reese, and he was talking down on Angel Reese and what he viewed as her venomous vitriol for Caitlin Clark. Whereas Angel and her camp say that they are only annoyed with Caitlin Clark because the WNBA has posited them as some sort of comic book rivalry, where Angel is painted out to be the villain. Caitlin Clark is Superwoman, and Angel Reese is Darkseid, and they are pitted against one another in this epic duel that is going to last the rest of their careers, much like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird.
Yeah.
However, in that case, Magic was the protagonist and Larry was the antagonist. In this case, Angel Reese is the antagonist. And Robert Griffin came out and talked so much shit about Angel Reese. About how she sits up at night and how she is cold and calculated with her fouls towards Caitlin Clark, and how the whole league has binded together to brutalize Caitlin Clark, and how you niggas ought to be ashamed of yourself for how y'all have been conducting yourselves around that beautiful white woman. And if he had it his way, he'd take Angel Reese over his knee and whoop her ass for how she been doing against that white woman. And all you niggas ought to be ashamed of yourself for clapping and applauding this shit, because this is unhealthy. And we was like, Robert Lee Griffin, shut your whole ass up, nigga. I know I said it. Shut your front porch fiddling, lemonade stirring, soft shoe, tap dancing for massa ass up, you bumpy face, big lip bastard. I know I said that about that man. And then in a shocking turn of events, Robert Lee Griffin III was the first person to come out and say, hold on, wait a minute, media, wait a minute, white sports fans, wait a minute, Caitlin Clark fans, wait a minute, WNBA racists. What y'all not gonna do is put pictures and videos of monkeys next to Angel Reese. It is not cool to call Angel Reese nor any other black person a monkey. Y'all got me about fucked up. What you're not gonna do is disrespect us to my face. Now, I know I came out and I know I said I don't like Angel Reese. And because of that, we had a back and forth, and a lot of Angel Reese fans started putting my personal business out there and started putting death threats out on my wife and on our two children. And I don't think none of that shit cool. So it's fuck her on that note. And it's gonna be fuck her on that note. But y'all can't call her no monkey neither. And I was like, God damn it, Robert Lee Griffin III. I never thought I'd ever see you do anything that I would respect. But I respect that right there.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't expect that take from you, Ron. Because for me it feels like reverse pandering for me. it feels like a dude who's like, whoa, all of these folks got a problem with me. Here's an opportunity for me to show them that I'm not the person that they trying to make me out to be. I think that this is disingenuous. Do I think that he doesn't want to see black people depicted as monkeys? Yes. But do I think that he really legitimately, if you read what this quote says at the bottom, we need more people ready to build bridges between us and not walls to divide us. The only way to find unity is talking through our difference, opinion, and life experience to find the best way to blah, 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 blah. Nigga, you said that Angel Reese was wrong for being upset with Caitlin Clark, and now the whole internet went off on your ass. And then now you want to come back and defend her. This is him trying to salvage whatever little blackness he has remaining in that melanated skin of his. And
Hmm.
I frankly don't think it's going to work. I think that folks will rightly see through it. Solo, your mic is. So I would really, 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 really hope that if he
I'm
does,
surprised. I'm surprised that you have that tape, Vince, and I can see where you would say that, but very few other media outlets reported on this whole Angel Reese being called a monkey. He was the
okay,
first to bring it to major light as a major media personality.
okay, well, that's fair. But is he a major media personality right now? I mean,
Shit, yeah.
he is a
Shit, yeah.
major. Now, listen.
Shit, yeah. If RG3 Robert Lee Griffin III come out tomorrow and say Kobe Bryant was a hoe ass nigga when I met him, and I never liked that dude, that should be viral.
But can you make the same statement as a NFL player or as an ex NFL player without these necessarily being influential in the
Fuck
media?
yes.
That's my
Fuck
point. Like, so
yes.
his media savviness, it's just
If
him being a
Pat McAfee come out tomorrow and say Kobe Bryant was a hoe ass nigga and I never liked that dude, Pat McAfee will be canceled tomorrow.
yeah, as he justifiably so. Yeah, and he was at the thing yesterday too, by the way. But yeah, man, I just think that this feels like his attempt to salvage what he lost. Now, I don't think that he doesn't mean all of it. Again, I think that he definitely doesn't want his kids to be called or depicted as monkeys, or himself or anybody that's on his black side of his family. But at the same time, I do think that his loud, a brash way of going about it is to get as much attention for the backlash as he gets for coming to her rescue. That's my only point. I think it's great that he's doing it for the reason he's doing it in terms of like going against racism. But I think that the motive, there's an ulterior one lying beneath the surface. That's just my take. That's just how I feel about it. Solo,
That's
you have any
true.
opinion?
That's true. And what is the name of this segment? Two things can be true.
True
It
at once.
can
I got
it can be true that he also needs a reprieve from the black community while also being the only person willing to stand up and being the first person rather willing to stand up and say something about this shit.
yeah. Well, at least you're right. He does inject it into the bloodstream of the media, and he takes the right side of the argument. I just
Because I
feel like,
wonder what a motherfucking like Jason Whitlock would have to say about Angel Reese being depicted as a monkey.
hmm, that's a good question.
I wonder what Marcellus Wiley would have to say.
Ooh, damn! Why you took it to Marcellus? That ain't even that. Oh yeah. Wow, it's been a minute for Marcellus. Well, I mean, you're speaking about a lot of folks in the media. While we're in that same breath, other things have happened. Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you nuts? Did you not put? All right. Yeah, other things have happened in the media since this happened as well. Did you hear about what happened with your girl Joy Taylor?
What else did happen with Joy Taylor?
Well, I guess that final show finally happened, and as a result, she, I believe, is no longer employed. And I'm curious, is this them just waiting, or is this them saying, you know what? Yeah, you ain't really doing us nothing. You done lost a lot of swag since that whole thing happened, and now we just gonna go ahead and move along. Now they did get the show, the whole show is gone. So it ain't like it's just her going away. But at the same time, she did have controversy recently, and up until she had this controversy, I don't believe she really had a whole lot of issues. So are we of the belief that this is just a firing.
Well, man. So, what was the name of this show before they changed it to Speak?
I don't know. That's a good question. Let me
Yeah,
see.
it
Speak.
had Shady McCoy and
Paul Pierce, right?
Emmanuel Acho on it at first.
And she messed with Acho, but that
Yeah,
was in the
so
beginning.
her and Emmanuel Acho was fucking. So then it became Shady McCoy and some other nigga, some blockhead nigga. He was on the show. And then they
Yeah.
changed it to Keyshawn Johnson and Paul Pierce when Skip Bayless's show got canceled.
Yeah.
They
Skip
came
Bayless.
up. They came over from Skip Bayless's show.
Yeah. So I don't really have a lot to say about this. I just thought it's
But
fascinating. The
no,
whole
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
something like
Wait a
that
minute.
tried to stop
Wait a
anybody.
minute. Wait a
Okay.
minute. Because I'm drawing the line. Now, Skip Bayless's show gets canceled. Why?
Skip Bayless. I don't. Did it get canceled? I don't know. I don't want to pretend I know. I don't know.
Because the girl came out and said Skip Bayless had offered her a bunch of money for that coochie.
Did that happen?
And
Did he
what
get canceled?
and well, when the last time you saw an episode of Undisputed?
I don't watch Skip Bayless. I don't watch Skip Bayless, so I don't know. I didn't know if it was
The
canceled or not.
girl said Skip Bayless offered her a bunch of money for that coochie. And
Mm-hmm.
she came to Joy Taylor about it. And Joy Taylor was like, yeah, bitch, that's how it go around here.
Mm-hmm.
Play your part,
And
get your money.
yup.
And then Joy Taylor and all her business started coming out about
That's right.
everybody she had gave the coochie to. And
Mm-hmm.
then Undisputed gets canceled. Keyshawn Johnson and Paul Pierce go over to Joy Taylor's show.
Oh, okay. So I didn't. All right, I didn't watch those two
And
shows.
then Skip Bayless gets his lick back and knocks out Joy Taylor, Keyshawn, and Paul in one fell swoop.
Well, that's fascinating. I mean, not really interesting. I got a feeling Joy's going to be just fine. If I could be honest, I mean,
I mean, she fine. Of course she'll be fine.
yeah, she's gonna be just fine. And I mean, frankly, all this does, if I was her, I would definitely immediately jump into the independent market. You are marketable, you got a lot, and now you're not bound
Why
by
you
the
think she been on the
corporations.
podcast cussing and shit?
Yeah, yeah.
She trying to get a goddamn deal because she trying to show that she can talk spicy. She been talking about sex and everything on these podcasts and everything, bro. She trying to show that she can be salacious. She trying to shop for a deal. You feel what I'm
Mm.
saying? And if that don't work, she
Oh, it
also
better.
finding a freak. She can
Yeah.
always marry one of these pro ballers, except for the fact she be around these athletes all the time. Her brother is athlete, so she know how athletes get down. I mean, she ain't
Mm-hmm.
even got to get with an athlete. She can get with another one of these media personalities or one of these niggas that work in tech. She can marry a nigga that's breaded up and just be cushiony.
Hey, I want to jump into this a little further, and I got even more to talk about on this subject. And I even kind of want to cross this over into since we got Skip Bayless. I don't know if y'all saw this or not, but Skip Bayless evidently saw Sinners and felt the sort of way about it. I want to talk about that. We got to talk about Ray DeJean. We got to talk about Bo P. Barnes. But I like to also be candid and talk about the text that I just got. And I like Solo to chime in if he can, since he, got everything set up. Uh, can you hear me, Solo? All right. See, he wanted me on that setup, Ron. It's just like he's trying to sabotage me. I had to leave the room. And he can't even get it up. He can't get his own stuff together. All that high tech stuff. I got a laptop and some AirPods, and you got
So you know I got
things
to what you
plugged in.
call it.
I got a whole nother studio right across the street. Like just look at Ron. You seeing this? Like, look at all this stuff going on. Like if you don't dumb that shit down, man, unplug it. Take it. Just off of the thing. All right, well, I'm gonna ask you a question. My dad just texted me. My pops is on my ass about going to see DC Curry live in Orlando when he comes to Orlando. Now, you know DC Curry. Y'all cool with DC Curry. In fact, Bo P recently had an incident that I believe shared with DC Curry. Now, as comics, we don't necessarily run out, I feel, to go and see other people that we don't know. We go to support our homeboy. That's what we do, right? If some big comedian came in town and we're not a fan, we're not just going to, hey, let me go. We're not going to buy tickets. But if we can go chill in the green room, we might chill. But we don't like fan out on comedians as much. My pops is a legit DC Curry fan and has been since like so long. And so now it's kind of weird for me because he's kind of like really, really geeked up about the potential to see DC Curry. And in my head, I'm like, man, DC, that's the homie. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a phone call away type thing. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh man, come on, we gotta. I'm like, I'm struggling between like, yeah, all right, we can rush out and pay to go see him, or you can just chill out. You know what I'm saying? And we'll meet him one day. You know what I'm saying? Or something. I don't know. I'm like conflicted with this. Like I don't share this. I'm not as geeked about going to now. I know that's wrong because I should be willing to support any other, especially a Black comic that comes to the area, right? But it's hard for me to always watch comics. You know what I'm saying? And another layer of this, my pops, Pastor Taylor, all right? It's weird when I'm around him and there's sin going on. I think it's weird to be at him at a show when he talk about ass and pussy. And I'm like, oh my God, like my father's virgin ears.
He's not virgin. Dad ain't got no virgin ears. You just feel convicted because you be faking the funk in front of your daddy.
That's
you
right.
be acting like you don't engage in none of them things in front of your daddy. So now you can't talk about or laugh at any of those things because talking and laughing about them will show that you got vast knowledge and personal experience on those sordid and carnal ass topics. And you've been presenting yourself as Johnny Goodboy this whole goddamn time with your faking ass. No, hell no. Hell no. You wrong. You wrong as we left shoes on a right-hand man. Let me tell you something. Part of what we do is being able to do cool shit in front of our friends and family. And cool shit includes being able to call in favors and being able to do exclusive VIP shit. Case in point, my sister called me. She's in Oklahoma and she's at the casino and she sees that Kevin Hart and the Plastic Cup Boys are gonna be there. She hits me up. Hey, don't you know them? I said, yeah, but more importantly, they know me too. And she said, what do you mean? I said, that's the important part. See, I know everybody in the industry, but do they know me? Know me enough for if I call in and ask for a favor, they know me and they'll do it. In this particular case, I know the Plastic Cup Boys, all of them, and they know me. So I was able to get my sister some tickets to the show. And she was able to go watch the show, you know what I'm saying, and enjoy the show. Now I didn't ask for it, nor did I get her any backstage passes or anything like that because I'm not with you, so I don't know what your experience would be, and I don't want you trying to go meet your heroes because I don't need you to be sorely disappointed. And now I gotta have a problem with one of my colleagues because your feelings got hurt by them being human. So
right.
But if the show is what you want to see, the show is what I can garner you. The best thing, the coolest thing you can do for your daddy, my son, the comedian, got me tickets to see my favorite comedian. Yeah. You ain't got to go to the show with him if you feel so convicted by whatever may be discussed that you can't bear to sit in the audience and watch the show with him. That's cool. He can go with him. He can take another date, but you owe it to your pops for supporting and believing in you this whole time to use the favors that you know. And
but that's Ron's answer now. That's
once it started making sense. Yeah, we all got the same daddy, nigga. This shit was stupid as fuck to them when we first started doing it. But once them checks start including commas, all of a sudden it was like, you know what, son? I'm proud of you. And now he brag on you and shit. You know what I'm saying?
A little something, yeah.
All it took was you getting his truck detailed or showing up with a new lawnmower, and all of a sudden he was like, "Man, the jokes paid for this, and boy." You know, first time he come over to your house and you barbecue and your beer cold and air conditioner blowing, and you be like, "Hey, cut that light off when you come out the bathroom, daddy." He like, "Oh man, jokes bought you this, son. Oh man, I'm proud of you, boy. Boy, you're doing all right, boy." And now you happen to know Bo P and Solo, who both happen to know DC personally. Solo be at Uptown Comedy Club every week. He can bump into DC, no problem.
You'll have to
Bo
be
P,
rich.
features for DC. He can holler at DC, no problem. Angelo owns Uptown Comedy Club. He can holler at DC for you, no problem.
Right.
The probability that you can't get them tickets is very, very low. So I say,
here's my thing. I don't have no problem taking them. I mean, my pops is definitely, we was estranged for a while. I don't want to say cut him off, but I kind of kept him at distance for a little bit because I had to do so in order to forge my own identity. Listen, I know that's weird for dudes who may not have had the relationship with their father. They're here. But all I'm saying is,
I got a relationship with your father.
Yeah, I know, but what you don't know is that, like, we haven't always been as tight or as close as we are.
Are you Vince Taylor Jr.?
Yeah.
That's
okay. Because I wondered what you meant by forge your own identity. I said, "Oh, okay, you must be a junior."
Yeah. I'm a junior, and that caused some, I think, conflicting things with him because I believe at the time, throughout my upbringing, there was an attempt to make me a duplicate, and I'm not, and I'm also not.
He had you at church in the Steve Harvey suits.
All that, you know what I'm saying? I did everything that way. I was and so when I started to forge my own path, we were at odds because that pathway led to hell, eternal hell. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, so it was conflicting for me, like as a comedian who's not a Christian, clean comedian, to have a relationship with a man who basically believes that industry, that choice of a career that you've taken leads you directly to hell. I don't have to deal with that every day and struggling whether or not that's going to be something that I really am. And frankly, I have a completely different opinion about it now, but that's something that I had to be like, I can't let that hover over me when I'm trying to accomplish shit and trying to get the bigger and better places. But anyway, let me shut up real quick.
Yeah.
Because Solo, I want you, because you met my pops, like you said.
And great man.
And one of the things about this is that, like, I just don't want to have him. I just don't want to go to just a show with DC Curry. Like, in my mind, I'm like, well, anybody can take you to a show. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I want to take you to meet him. I want you to talk to him on the phone. It's like a child. It's like a show isn't enough.
You don't feel that your relationship with DC is close enough yet to arrange that.
It's just that I would rather be like, yo, yeah, let's go see him. And then afterwards, I'm gonna bring you to the green room and we're gonna rap.
When is the show?
Why you can't do that? Why you can't do that?
Because I don't know whatever this show is that he's talking about, and I don't know. I don't have that.
But let me look it up by now. Hell, there ain't but 2 clubs in Orlando. You could I didn't
finish. If that show is coming soon, I feel kind of weird about being like, yo, DC, let me blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't type. DC is kind of friends in law. Okay.
Yeah, but let me state on this. Okay, one, don't worry about it. That's not because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to help each other out if it's possible. I personally hate doing it. I hate doing it. Let me tell you why I hate doing it. Because I don't, like Ron said, I don't know exactly what's gonna happen if I'm not there. If I'm not there, I don't know if they're gonna if one of my homeboys gonna do some bullshit and not be there to give them the tickets or let them in. Or not only that, what if they do get in and everything goes smooth up until the point they meet the nigga? And then it's like, oh, that nigga was an asshole when we met him solo and all that shit. That's why I don't like doing it. But with your father being a pastor, that's a whole nother thing. because I explained to him none of that's going to be said the way you think it's going to be said at this event. He likes Dante, DC, and DC. Okay, DC. He knows what DC gonna say.
True.
If he like him like that, he know exactly what they like. Ron said, "Your daddy ain't stupid. Your dad got you here." Okay, he know where the poom poom. He know where the poom poom lays.
Listen, this isn't me trying to like debate as to what my father's experiences are, as if he's been a pastor his entire life. I know he was a man, that ran the streets, did this, that, and the third, and I know what he laughs as well. I think in this instance, I guess for me, I always envisioned me introducing him to DC Curry as a colleague and not watching him as a fan. I think that's where it's kind of hitting me, and maybe that can still happen. Who knows?
Yeah, I think you should do it. I think I'm gonna hit Rich up and tell him you didn't let me know the date, because Rich is his manager, and Rich is the guy who does. Don will tell me anything. Don will say, "Hey, Solo, when the nigga get there, man, call me," and all that, and never answer the phone.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to say, Rich is the guy who's gonna say, "Okay, Vince Taylor, right? All right, I got you." And then after the show, he can come on in the back, and that's how it'll go down.
Okay. But it's August 22nd. He just sent me the
August 22nd. No problem, man. The day is Tuesday, man. We'll probably, what's the day? Tuesday.
It's a whole month away, so we got plenty of time.
No. Tuesday, you'll see Don tonight. If you hang out with me, you will see Don.
I'm going to the All-Star game.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm going to the park.
Is it after that? Is it at midnight or something?
No, it's at 8:30.
Nah, I got the All-Star game at 8.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell Don when I get there.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm gonna fill in for Bo Peep on the show. Watch me.
Oh, for real? Oh, that's what it is. Oh, you gonna be in the show tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there.
Damn, man.
I'm gonna go up there because Bo Peep is hurt, so I gotta go represent for him.
You gotta, basically, yeah. Well, yeah, you know me, Solo. I'm not a fan out. Like, I ain't never met a comic and be like, oh my god.
Yeah, Don's easy.
It was Kevin Hart. Like, I'm never like comics to me are colleagues. So no matter how big you are in the game, like I always like I might, even if you like say, I don't know, the big names you like to name, the Kevin Hart's and the whatever. Like it's still like, oh, what up? But then it's like, all right, I know I recognize what you have to do to get to where you at, and I kind of see not through you, but I see everything that goes along with who you are and what you are right now. I don't see myself geeking out and it's DC, so I hope he's not like, oh my god, like I gotta be some fan ass nigga. Like, no, nigga, I'm a comic. I just like my dad. Like,
Don's like, I'll be honest with you, he's the easiest, nicest dude when it comes to stand up and meeting comics. That's all he wants to do is say, hey man, how you doing? What you doing? How you, he all into that. And you got
man, how you doing, man?
Yeah. Don just a cool dude. Your dad gonna love him, man. I promise you, man. It's smooth like that, man. It's not dumb. That's one thing if I can say for Don DC Curry. He's always been down to earth. The brother owned a farm.
Yeah. And speaking of which, on that farm, is that where Bo Peep was hurt?
Yes. We let shout out to Bo Peep Barnes, Walter Barnes. Walter Barnes. He was on he was hanging. Though we don't want to say what happened. He told me not to tell nobody what really happened. So I ain't gonna tell you what happened. He just got hurt. That's all we gonna say on the show is he got hurt. And he shouldn't have been playing around and got hurt. And he broke his collarbone and a couple of ribs. So a couple of ribs.
So you ain't gonna tell him what happened, but you gonna tell him what happened.
He asked me not to. He said, "I know you." This nigga called me.
He asked you not to say nothing, and you just gonna say everything.
Hey, he said, "Man, I don't care. I know you gonna talk." He said, "I know you gonna talk about it, but I got hurt. I know you gonna talk about it, but I'm just calling you to tell you. Don't tell him exactly what happened." I said, "Why? Not so low. I'm gonna ask you one time. If you gonna bring it up, don't talk about what happened." I said, "All right, so I can't tell him that you broke up and you're in the hospital." Yeah, you can tell him that, but don't tell him exactly what happened. So
That's what's up, Sean. Sean, I'm in the A, by the way, cuz though. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Sean is in the IG chat. I'm in the A,
what
man.
up,
If you in the
Sean?
A,
Boy, nobody
see me
care
real quick.
about you or Sean ugly ass. What
Man.
about your daddy going to the show? What you gonna do about that?
Yeah,
Resolve the
'cause
issue
it's
so we
going
can.
and Don gonna talk about some pussy, some dicks, all type
Listen,
of shit.
can I all
Why?
right, can I
Wait,
tell
wait,
y'all?
wait, wait, wait. Why you say pussy so calm but dick so strong?
Because dicks gotta be strong. We strong, man.
He gonna talk about some pussy, some dicks.
Dick better be
God,
pussy better be soft. I don't want no hard ass.
deep.
Uh,
Yo, what the yo, pause as hell. I need to put a pause button on here. Pause. It's just you like
hey,
pause.
hey, but hey, it's real talk around here. We are older now, man. Shout out to Ray DeJohn,
Well,
promoter and
damn.
radio.
All right,
Man,
wait,
I
wait,
don't know,
wait. Where
man.
you going with this? Because I don't even agree to the we are older, and then
We
you
are
just
older. All of let me
we
tell you something. Let me tell you something, Ron. Ron,
we.
we are not
We
young
are
anymore.
young.
We are not young anymore. Let's just point that out. I'm 58 years old, and
I'm
Ron
nowhere near
look
that old. I'm
Ron
nowhere
look
near that old.
71 years old, and
You are,
Vince kind of convinced me that he's still a youngster.
I'm not a
He's
young
not.
youngster. I'm not,
He's
I
not.
didn't
When I met Vincent,
Yeah, man,
he
45.
had just had his daughter, his youngest daughter, and she is tall as him now.
Yeah, she 20. She
shoot.
20
I'm
years
trying
old.
to tell
How
you.
old
I'm
is
trying to tell you. I looked and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, how
listen,
old am I?
we
God
agree that we're
damn.
gotten older, but you say we are old and our, we can't all,
You just say that
ain't
because you don't use B Jean, Jet Black no more right now. Because you
I don't
don't
have
die
to,
your
yeah.
shit yet. Eventually, nigga,
Not
you
yet.
will get degraded.
I'm cool with the salt and pepper. I'm ready for it whenever it comes through, but I ain't, it ain't hit yet because
He lying.
I ain't hit my golden
He
age yet.
is lying. He
All right, all
lying.
right. We got a
My
little,
daddy
this
say,
little
don't trust no man. My daddy say, don't trust no man, don't grow no mustache. He said,
I just
don't
brought my I just
trust
cut it right here a little
yeah,
bit because it
you
look
and
weird on
Stephen
me.
A. Smith.
It don't
You
look
and
weird. It look
Stephen
weird
A.
on me.
Smith with the
We
small
done slipped
mustache.
an iRobot. That's the iRobot look. But yeah, man, tell us more because not only are you cool with DC, but as you mentioned before, that we did unfortunately have a loss in the comedy community. Ray DeJean, a long time, very well known, very well liked promoter and comedy show producer and comedian, some would say, or most would say. I'm sorry, I didn't know him as well as y'all, so don't let me shit on his name. But unfortunately, he has passed. This, I believe, this cover of this magazine is very telling because it's about men's health and Solo, if I'm not mistaken, you kind of know a little bit more about what happened with Ray DeJean and why
Yeah.
he may have passed and some of the health issues he may have faced that
Well,
led to his demise.
it was weird because Ray worked out all the time. And that was the weird part about it because we was always seeing Ray trying to work out, trying to keep his body in shape. This was when they first started coming at him about his health. And then he had a stroke. And when he had the stroke, it was around the time I had mine. And so we kind of bonded after that because we were talking about our stroke, how we was able to get most of our hands and stuff back. And he was working on that. And I thought I would seriously, all jokes aside, I thought I would die way before Ray DeJean. And when one of my best friends died a month ago, I went to New York to bury her, and while I was there, I ran into Ray DeJean because he knew her, and we went to talking about our health. We went to talking about different things, and people need to know the history of Ray DeJean. You know, Ray DeJean was on music beatbox. He was on the radio for numerous years. He was on. He had his own video show. He also did the soul festivals. He did a lot of the old school R&B and rap performance. He promoted all those shows and hosted them. Ray had his own. He had his own club. His own club, which was 275 Park. He had that. He also had Leftaholics TV comedy series. I was a part of that. A few comics was a part of that. Ray will always be in the conversation as one of the top promoters ever to come out of New York City. He knew everybody. Puff Daddy, Jay-Z.
Damn, why you lead with that? Why you lead with he knew everybody. You gonna lead with the one who just got off?
I mean, you may have led with it, but as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted, cutting in my segment.
Sassy.
Sassy. Anyway, I had a great experience with Ray, good and bad. And I will say that when he first started, Ray started doing comedy because he was hanging out with comics, hanging out with all the kings of comedy, such as Capone. I mean, literally hanging out with them every day, getting to know them, hang out with them, things of that nature. He was that guy. He was always involved, and as Black Ron can testify that he was that promoter who will give you that $100, give you $100, give you $100 and send you on your damn way.
Yeah, nigga, send you on your way, nigga.
Yeah. So we will miss Ray John. It's heartful that this has happened, and man, another one gone, man. It reminded me of a lot of different stuff, being that it was Ray, and I just spoke with him, and everyone says, "Oh, you just people who passed away that it just spoke to." It's so defining on your relationship or what you have with that person. You could have closed my door late that you had a relationship that this nigga come open up the door and nigga run out. Like, why you do that for? So anyway, I wish I could say more, and I probably could, but I'm gonna leave it at this because I'm gonna let Black Ron come on in, and because he knew him personally too. We all had our own relationship with Ray John, and we will never forget what Ray John did and who he was about and what he done for us.
Yeah, Ron, you had any stories?
This nigga sleep. Hey, he is cold. Black Ron is the coldest. He need to look. He tripping. He need to be on a TV show. See, any nigga do the Carlton is anything that deals with. See behind me. Yeah. He don't know there's a pack of hair on the back of his neck that he ain't been cutting.
He ain't been cutting that pack of hair off his neck.
He missed it every day. Look at it. It's right there, nigga. Whole patch of hair that he missed every time. I be like, yeah, he ain't gonna never get that patch.
Been putting me to tears over here. And my daddy, he work at the church, and see, I don't know.
Hey man, he don't know if his daddy gonna disown him. His daddy wanted to go see Don DC Curry. Don DC Curry ain't gonna hold back. He hella funny. He about that age bracket, and that I'm telling you, like you might take Don and drop him off with a bunch of young folks, and they might not rock with it. But if you get Don DC Curry around his age group, it is shut the fuck down.
Listen, let me tell you how much my dad liked DC. Look, before I started comedy, like DC was one of the ones that used to pop up on Comic View. You know, you sit there.
No, bro, he used to destroy it on Comic View, bro.
No, he wasn't one of the little. He was like
every time I come around, goddamn. Why all the time your stupid ass? Every time you come around here, you just a dumbass.
Nah, my favorite DC joke is when he was like, man, I don't know about all these abortion laws around here. They say, man, I don't know, man. You know, like I feel like they ain't letting it go long enough. I think you should be able to abort a kid up until they're about 3-4 years old.
Yeah, that's a good one right there. That's a real good one.
Like, okay, keep acting your bad ass up. Tomorrow I'm taking your ass to the clinic.
Chop off something.
But my dad,
I know I told you If I ever get some money, I will stay in the hood. I will straight out of the hood. But when I got my check, I was gone. He said, I'm the only nigga on the block.
My favorite DC Curry joke is, you know what I can't stand? When you go to a store and they got a sign talking about be back in 30 minutes. Because I don't know if a motherfucker wrote that note 1 minute ago or 29 minutes ago.
Yo, my dad joke that he keep telling me every time. He be like, man, DC, he say he went to a black-owned restaurant and he went and sat down with his lady, and the waitress came up, walked up, and just stood in front of him. And we was like, is she gonna ask us something? Is she gonna? And for a couple seconds, we didn't say nothing, and she just walked away, talking about, well, I guess they just ain't want that.
Oh, no. When DC Curry describes the black restaurant, bro, he had Ronaldo Ray and Thea Vidal sitting on the side of the stage like how they used to stage people on Comic View. Bro, this nigga was talking about this imaginary black restaurant. He said, man, you go off in the motherfucker and don't none of the chairs match, and you sit down to the table and the table's sticky and the menu greasy and they bring you some water. Bitch, bring you some water with a finger in the cup and shit, and there's something floating on your ice, but you better not say nothing. And they got half of the shit they said, they got it scratched off on the goddamn board up there. So you don't know what the fuck you want. And then the lady come over there and say, what you want? Like you getting on her goddamn nerves. Bitch, I don't know you. I ain't even met you before today. I don't know what the fuck I want. Because half of the shit that I would order, you done scratched off the goddamn board.
Yeah, man. DC has a way of using imagery in a manner that is seamless, in my opinion. And I have been a fan for a minute. So yeah, I'm looking forward to linking up and all of that, man. As to what happened with him and Bo P, that's a whole other subject. But go ahead.
Hey, I'll tell you a story that I can tell you that they won't get mad if I tell.
I didn't know
okay.
that happened. Now, why would y'all let me sit there and lie a minute ago talking about him and Bo P tight if something didn't happen between him and Bo P? Y'all ain't shit.
We talked. What are you talking about? We opened up with it. We said that him and Bo P. Oh, didn't you say? I said he was on his farm. I said DC on DC's farm.
Yeah, but don't say
okay. I thought Bo P said don't say nothing.
Yeah, he said don't say nothing. Yeah, you don't say what happened. You can say you're on the farm. He was on the farm, but just don't say what happened. But anyway, let Bo tell it. I'm just gonna. He called me and was adamant about it. He was like, "Look, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you say on that. Do not tell them niggas." I said, "Okay," because his wife told me it was too late. Then he had to call me. He was all sick. So I can't hardly breathe. I said, "You can't breathe, bro."
So I can't breathe.
He said, "I need you to do me a favor." I said, "What's the favor?" "Nigga, don't you say a damn thing about what happened on the show. I know you're gonna be on the show tomorrow. You don't miss that motherfucker." He said, "But you gonna be on." And so he said, "He promised me. Now I'm going to surgery tomorrow. I need to go there, knowing that."
Damn, man, that nigga don't trust you for shit, boy.
But he was.
And then he got his ass right on here and started running his fucking mouth.
No, I was supposed to tell him. Yeah, that he got hurt and everything. He said, "Just don't tell them how it happened."
This nigga here, man. Let's move on, folks. Solo be to say something else.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but hey, I was gonna tell y'all a story that they had told me, and it's funny because they ain't tell me not to tell them about it.
All right, let go.
This involves Cat Williams. So, so Don and Cat, they golf all the time, so they hang out. So, Bo Peep decides to go hang out with him at the farm, and Cat hit him up and said, "Hey, where y'all at?" He said, "At the farm." So y'all want to go golfing? He said, "Yeah, let's go golfing." He said, "Where you want to meet?" He said, "Let's meet up here." I forgot the street. They say they gonna meet there. So they riding, and Don's in his Rolls Royce. It's in his Rolls. He calls him on the phone. He said, "I'm in the Rolls." Cat said, "You in the Rolls?" "Well, my whole life just got a brand new one. Brand Oh, you see, off the thing, they just delivered it. I'm on my way. So they pull up and they say, Cat tell them the car don't broke down off the highway.
What?
Yeah, so I know I'm getting in trouble for telling this story.
Uh-oh.
So they meet him. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop because if I tell them, they were like, "So what are you telling them?"
Wow, this is what you do.
This shit finna go viral.
Stop it.
This shit finna go viral. But I'm gonna tell it.
Man, you might well finish that story because I don't know where the fuck you was going with that.
So they get so they over there. The car broke down. So Don pulls up the Cat with Bo in the car in the roads. Now there's 2 roses parked on the side of the highway. People seeing it flying by. And they sitting there talking, and he said, "Hey man, I'm gonna call the people come get my car because it broke down." The police get there, and they talking to Cat and Don like, "Hey, whose car is what? What's wrong?" The car that Cat has is stolen. Now,
oh,
I know this shit finna go. I said, "Now I have told this story, but it's true." Anyway, so Cat didn't steal no car. That ain't how it happened. His peoples didn't make the payment on the car. Didn't get cash out. They just took it and gave it to him. So he been riding around thinking he good. You know, Cat out there talking, "Sir, you are damn lie. This car is mine. And I paid cash for it. And I can't give a damn what you said."
Right.
Cat living it out there. So they find out that they take the car. They can't have another.
Hold on. Let me. Can I back you up for a second, just to make sure I'm on the right page of the story? Cat has people in the car.
No, he don't have nobody in the car. His people who supposed to pay his stuff for him didn't pay.
Didn't make the payments.
Didn't make the final payment. They paid on it, but it was a $600,000 automobile. Only one person, about 6 of them in the world have it. They say, and Cat was telling them, "This is the only one in history." He said, "This one they made. This one it was specially made for me." He's like, "So it's not stolen? I assure you, this is my car." So long story short, Cat has another one delivered. That's wow. Nigga said, "Hey, they say this car is gonna send me another one immediately." Because he wasn't having it.
Wow.
And man. See how quick you get in trouble for your peoples. Your people's doing stuff, and he fired him. The word was he got rid of him because of that incident. Because Cat was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" So
well, a friend. Well, I don't want to call her a friend. I gotta use that word. I guess a comedy associate, Miss Jennifer Thomas, I think it is. Jennifer, she was on the Cat Williams tour, and evidently she was released. And I told you about this, and you were like, "Yeah, that happens." You say that happens all the time, huh?
Well, what were you saying? You talking about from the tour? Well, that happens all the time, man. Even Ron, he's been on a lot of major tours. That happens all the time, bro.
You work with Cat Williams on the World War III background?
Like Ron done been on a lot of tours. This nigga sleep again.
Yo, you know what's so funny, Solo? I just sent to the private chat. I just sent that I muted him for a second because I thought I was hearing background noise. Turns out, nigga, you want the noise. Nigga, this nigga Black Ron that made a good point and fell his ass right to sleep. No wonder this nigga don't want to be on cam. He got slime all out the mouth. Nigga probably got a CPAP on his face and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, man. Let this nigga right here, man. You are removed for a little bit, bro.
Yeah,
because I was sure about to bring up his topic. He had a topic he wanted to go in on, and I ain't even gonna bring it up now because I know he want to go in on it. So he's gonna lay it out for him.
Shout out to let's end it with the Bo Peep. Bo Peep, we love you, bro. We hope you get back well. We hope that your because he was supposed to have surgery on his leg a week from now. So and he's not young. He's not young. I don't know why he thinks he's young. That's the problem with all us older generation. We still think we can get out there and jump on a horse. No,
this is not
Who's Aaron? Why are you calling me?
You know what I'm saying? So when you're not young anymore, we can't get out there. Look at it. Yeah, man. Bo Peep, man. We pray for you, man. We love you, man. We hope you get it together, man. And come on back to the show.
Are you gonna figure out somewhere else for y'all to do the Judge Ratchet joint? Are y'all gonna keep doing it, or is it?
We're taking the Judge Ratchet all over the country.
Are you?
Yes, it is really funny live. We have 6 cast members that we deal with, plus we always bring on audience.
Tell me about it right quick.
Yeah, we bring on audience members and all that. That's my boy K-Dub right there. K-Dub. That is not the Judge Ratchet show, but they use that picture because we was booming at that time. But it's the Judge Ratchet show, man, with 6 cast members overturned and ran over by 2 judges, Mr. Solo Jones and Bo Peep Barnes. We go over all the social media current events around the world, and we judge them. And if you are found guilty, you shall be burned to crisp in our own electric chair, and the jury is the audience. They determine your fate. It goes down at the Judge Ratchet show. Yeah, I wrote that shit down. I had to repeat that shit like 50 million times. But you know, shout out to LeBron James. Can we go there? I'm just throwing shit out there. I know I'm supposed to be doing it, but I'm gonna throw something out there. I would like to shout out to all the older women out there who are wearing granny panties. It's time to let the granny panties go, because it is not sexy anymore. It was all right to see in the granny in her panties, you know what I'm saying? But you know, even grannies don't wear granny panties no more. So we need to start wearing straight up, getting the women to, you know, bust a move without wearing granny panties all the time. That's all I'm saying. I don't give a fuck how comfortable they is. They ugly. Start wearing them. That's all I'm saying. Yep. I'm about to smoke. And also, let's say this right here. If you're in Atlanta, go. Not Atlanta. If you're in Orlando, y'all need to go and check out Don DC Curry. That's August 20. I forgot what day it is. Can you put up the date? I know you're still standing there. Put the date up. Put that flyer back up that you had. That's the flyer. You need to put that mug up, because Don DC will be in Orlando for 2 days. You need to check him out because he hella funny. And you need to bring Solo. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna see if I can come. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call him up. Either I can come or Vince will be featuring. I'm gonna call.
Or I'll host. I ain't got a feature. I can host. I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna hit him up. Where is that?
It's at the Improv, the Funny Bone. It's on the 22nd of August.
Yeah, we need to. I'm gonna hit him up. I'm just like, yo, man, I'm going to August, man. Come on, let me holler at you. Come on down there.
Ron.
Yeah, he's sleep.
You can sleep for real. That's hilarious. Yeah, all right. Anyway, well, listen, man. I think today's show should be a short show, since we short staffed anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we do need to go over sports, because baseball. Okay. You know, all right. So let's go to basketball, so we can talk about LeBron James.
I'm giving it to you, bro. LeBron James solo.
As we may notice, that LeBron James opted into his contract. That means it says he doesn't want to go anywhere. When you opt into your contract for $52 million, you are telling the rest of the Lakers that you want to be there. But yet, when the question came up by one of the reporters ran into him, was like, LeBron, like, yeah, what's up, player? He was like, yo, LeBron, you opt into your contract. He said, yeah. He said, so you good with Aiden and the rest of them coming on over, man? You think you get that run? He said, no comment. LeBron said, I don't have nothing to say right now. That I'll quote. He says, I have nothing to say on that right now. LeBron always got something to say. He always got something to say. And when he goes off. So this leads me to this. The question is, and this is the question on the table, do y'all believe LeBron James will be with the Lakers when the season starts?
Where else would he go? Is anybody else trying to? I thought LeBron was going to retire.
Nope. He's trying to get a title.
Why?
Because he's 81 years old. He wants to be the first oldest nigga to get a title.
Well, I feel like LeBron is overstaying his welcome a little bit in the league. Don't get me wrong. I love what he's done as a black man, as a community member, as a dude who's not afraid to speak his mind. But I also feel like if you overstay your welcome, then your final years never nearly come close to your first years, right? So, like, I feel like he should have let Bronny, if he's going to usher in Bronny, you can't be on the same stage that you introduce somebody on, right?
What you mean?
Like Solo, you can't introduce your son as a comedian and then stay on stage right behind him while he's doing his jokes and do better than him, right?
No. But you don't understand. This is the only way Bronny would have got this chance. That's one. We already talked about that. No, we already talked about this. We already talked. There was nowhere he'd be on the NBA team. Went out for his father. That's one. Now, the most deep one is, listen, as a father, right? I would love my son to be, if I was anything with an NBA team, I would want it. If that was his dream to be out there, oh yeah, I'll make it happen, just like LeBron did. That right there, nepotism, whatever you want to call it, I'm with it when it comes to that, because I believe that this nation has been built this way. People putting people in position. My son was talking about that the other day. At his job, people, if you ain't got family or somebody high rank that love you to death, your job is in jeopardy. So it's good to have somebody on your side. Now, is LeBron doing his thing? Yes, he's doing okay for the G League. The difference is when he jumps on the NBA team, he flittles out. He doesn't do as great as he should do. So, you know what I'm saying? Just like the ball nigga behind me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't, that's the problem with it. All day, every day. And also, let's be clear that if LeBron leaves, LeBron got to go. Oh yeah, got to go. Ain't no keeping him. If LeBron leave, you got to go with him. So if LeBron does decide to leave, and he does decide to go to, I don't know, Cleveland, or New York.
Don't you think it'd be redundant to go to Cleveland?
I think he's gonna go to New York. I think he would go to New York because he would be still a big league. The reason why he would go to New York. Only reason he wouldn't go to New York is because of the ownership. They tend to really treat their players like shit. So, yeah. So, LeBron, just like I said, LeBron can go play with Steph. He's friends with Steph. He already played with Luka, and he stated that years ago he wouldn't mind playing with Luka, and look what happened. So he's been saying he wouldn't have a problem playing with Steph and Curry. They is holding out on Kuminga. So if they holding out on Kuminga for that little bracket, I don't know. LeBron, that's 52,000. So 52 million. Y'all gonna cover that? Y'all gonna step in there? Because he has a no trade clause in his thing, but he can make that trade if he wanted to.
So, I mean, LeBron is seriously sitting back using his intelligence to figure out his next move. He knows the Lakers ain't shit. He knows they don't have a real team. They center is sketchy because they say he mentally not there. When you got a person who can click out at any time, we got an issue. Luka, I don't give a fuck if he lose all the weight and walk out there as skinny as Stephen Curry. He still ain't gonna have no defense. So, I mean, you looking at that's why LeBron's sitting there going, fuck, I really ain't on a real team that I want to ride with for my last final ride. He want to go out in the sunset with a title, even though he says the rings don't mean shit. I'm surprised Ron ain't woke up through this shit. He loves to come in on this shit. So, and also, let's go even deeper. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go deeper. I'm going to wake him up on this one. Also, I even go deeper. Pause, but I'm going deep. His agent even said that he have to look at his options because he really want to go for a title. So if you got your peoples telling everybody, hey man, Bron might not be here, bro, and he just may not be there, even though he opted, even though he said that I'm gonna grab that $52 million a year. That little bit of money, even though I'm a multi-billionaire, even though everybody says the money grab, it's not the money grab. He basically had to see what Rob Pelinka was gonna do, and Rob Pelinka ain't did shit. You brought in Ayton. Come on, nigga. It was so many damn standards. You could have tucked your boy from. He could have tucked the boy from the Pacers, who left the Pacers. They sent him up the Pacers, and he went somewhere and grabbed that money. He could have grabbed him. Fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that shit. But this is what it is. The Lakers look like shit, and LeBron gonna haul ass. He gonna haul ass. If he don't haul ass in the first of the season, he gonna claim he hurt, and then he gonna haul ass.
All right, let's break this down a little bit. So let me ask you this. How old was Jordan when he retired?
I'm not sure, but it wasn't LeBron's age.
Was he older than LeBron? Because
no, he was younger than
Jordan
LeBron.
retired twice technically.
He was younger than LeBron.
Even after he was with the Wizards?
Yeah, he was younger than LeBron.
Okay. So what is it that you think LeBron is doing? Like, is he trying to secure his legacy? Is he trying to go out with another ring? Don't he already got like what? He got at least he got 3 with Miami, right?
Nope.
No, he got 1 with Miami, and then he got 1 with LA, 1 with Cleveland. Did he have multiple with the Lakers?
He has 2 with the Heat. He has 1 with the Lakers and 1 with Cleveland.
I think that's enough. He's not going to beat Michael Jordan.
I know, but you don't understand.
What is he doing? Like, I feel like he's missing his ambassadorship. ESPN panel is coming. You don't like Stephen A. Smith, so go ahead and get him out of his job if you really want to go out there and show that you could be even better of a broadcaster or maybe media analyst. There's nobody, especially since they picked up Jordan, who probably has more clout when it comes to speaking on basketball things. So I feel like he, even though I know he got his barber show and all that other stuff, I feel like he's missing out on the potential to. Because I know he don't want to lose the check. Let's keep it real. Like, the check is going to stop coming, you know. But endorsements, other shit. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like LeBron is championing the old guard of NBA players, and as long as he exists in that realm, then that era will be amongst us. Until he leaves, he won't be able to allow the Anthony Edwardses and the Anthony Davises and the Lucas even to flourish as leaders in the NBA, because he is like the GOAT, and he's still in the NBA. He's still there. I'm not getting that wrong. Did Jordan have anybody else that was as dominant as him? There were the names, but until he left, there was no room for there to be another leader. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like he's ball hogging NBA status. And I don't know. I think he'll be successful even without the jersey on. That's just me.
Oh, he's very successful. That's not the point. See, it's not about his success with the thing. It's about his walking out the door.
that final bow, and he wants to show the world with a championship. So it doesn't care about the success. He's super successful. But nah, bro. He talking about how I'm gonna walk out the door. How I'm leaving this sport. You know, can I leave the sport with my son holding the title next to me? That would take me over the top. That would make people get in the conversation. The problem with LeBron was LeBron didn't accomplish he hasn't accomplished a greater feat other than most points over he's accomplished some of the same things some of these other front runners for the GOAT. We think about it, Kobe Bryant had done a lot of titles. I think Kobe Bryant had 5 titles. LeBron has 4. Stephen Curry has 4. He gets one more. He'll up on LeBron.
Damn.
But and you look at, let's talk about Robert Horry. You know who Robert Horry is?
Wow, I'm not that far removed from basketball.
Okay,
but yeah, he managed to stick himself on the team.
Yeah,
like, don't get me wrong, he did contribute to
he
it.
got
But he just happened to be some of them teams.
He wasn't there, happened to be on no team. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right,
don't do that. No, because you got to remember, man, this boy was a defensive player, and he was an awesome 3-point shooter, and he won some of those games for them. Let's just look at that. Come on,
you ain't gonna get me to argue with you on basketball. That ain't gonna happen.
You can't. Because Robert Horry, one of my favorite players. That's why I talk about it. Because I give him his props because I seen him do amazing things coming to teams that needed a person like that, a sharpshooter. A sharpshooter, man. You couldn't leave Robert Horry by himself on the 3-point line for nothing. For nothing. You asked it out of gas.
Who would you? Okay, let's make a dream team there. So who would you take? I'm gonna give you some options, and you tell me who you would prefer of the 2 options, and we move that way all the way through as many NBA players as we can. All right, ready? Robert Horry or what's my man in Miami? What's my man? What's oh my God, I just wasn't Alonzo Mourning, excuse me. Robert Horry or Alonzo Mourning?
Robert Horry.
Robert Horry or Patrick Ewing?
Robert Horry.
Robert Horry or Charles Barkley. Nah, he's not a forward. He's not a center. Wait, he's a forward. Horry's a forward.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Robert Horry or I'm not good at this game. I don't know enough players. Oh shit! You found my other drink. That's what's up. All right. Robert Horry or Shaquille O'Neal?
Shaquille O'Neal.
All right, Shaquille O'Neal or ain't nobody gonna pick over Shaquille O'Neal, man. Is there somebody you would pick over Shaquille O'Neal in terms of like?
Nobody.
He's a center.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Not even Walter Payton. I mean, Walter. Not even Bill Walter. Bill Walter.
Who's your? Okay, so you had. Let's make you a legacy team, right? No holds barred, any era, any player. Who is on your starting 5?
I got Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson. That's okay. So you got as a point guard.
Yep. And on the other side of Allen Iverson, I got Kobe Bryant.
Okay, Kobe.
And then I got Michael Jordan.
Shooting guard. Whoa. Okay, now you got 3 guards.
Yeah, of course.
So where do you play? Where do you play Jordan? Who's playing? Who's point guard?
Forward. I'm gonna play Jordan.
Jordan is forward.
Because Jordan played. He played twice that and won the championship. They pushed him over to the side. That's what he did. Because when what his name Pippen got sick, force to show y'all how good. That's why he tell you, man. Michael Jordan played every position. He could play every position. He had to.
But my point is that you're putting Michael Jordan skills wise over Allen Iverson.
No, but I'm also. You asked me how my team would be. I'm gonna give you my team. Okay, because how many players on a team?
Well, I mean, that's a weird question.
I mean, how many players on the team?
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, 12 or 13 are there in the game with you. But I mean,
okay. So the reason why it's 12, because it's easier for you to swap out, sub out, and keep everybody fresh. But I'll the dream team. You said dream team. Go look up dream team. I think dream team is 12. Look it up.
Well, that's not the point.
Okay, so when you say your dream team, that's what I was going about. Dream team. So a dream team, I got 12 members. I know who I'm putting on that team. I know who I'm a swap out. I know who I'm. That's why you see you was like who. You said Robert Horry with the rest of it for the dream team, but Robert Horry still be on this team.
You really think so? Okay.
Hell yeah. I'm talking about for my dream team because I know it's possible. Because Robert Horry has more. He has right now living. He has more awards than all of them niggas.
Damn, why they do you like that, Solo?
Man.
Why have you know you done the track that he is somebody pawpaw? So what, nigga?
I don't know what that means. But look at that. So if you look at the picture that you put on there, that picture describes something. That picture has the difference between this GOAT and today's GOAT, which is LeBron James, is those titles on his hand describe something different than any one of the titles these niggas got on their hand. The 3 right there is the first 3 he got, and then the ones that's on top, over to the top right, is the other ones that they made when they was making championship rings. If you had 2 titles, they would match off. If you would match like one after each other, like say you won 94 and 95. When you going for 96, those going to show the world that they different because they change the ring every year. So when he made this iconic picture, when he was showing niggas, was not only I got 3 rings, they're 3-piece twice. Ain't nobody done it. Nobody's done it.
So you think that LeBron has a chance of doing anything close to this? Because I don't.
LeBron may get a title by riding off somebody back.
Well, not that many.
But he's not going to get but one.
So, like, I'm just trying to, like, help me understand, like, as a dude who consumes basketball content, what does he want? What is he?
Because he knows. Here's the deal. These are competitors, whether they on the court or not. My theory is this: LeBron hates the fact that Michael Jordan's name gets controlled to him every time, and Michael Jordan hates the fact that LeBron James' name is it. He would have rather Kobe Bryant took it.
What?
Yeah, he would have rather tuck the title as GOAT to Kobe. He was hoping Kobe would do that. Before Kobe, he really liked Kobe. Like all he was the first player, and many players will tell you that Michael sought out being friends with. Everybody else sought out friends to be with Michael Jordan. So here's the deal. You got LeBron James who wants to leave here with one more title so that debate will be that's why you telling everybody, hey man, the rings don't really mean nothing. Nigga, because you ain't gonna get no more. You may get one more. So you gonna say that. Nothing against you, LeBron. I like you, know what I'm saying? I'm a Laker fan. Something that maybe because you know this brother about to be on national television, something Michael Jordan ain't did in ever, and talk. Michael Jordan don't even like to talk. Anybody tell you Michael Jordan don't like to talk because he gonna say something that might go left, and one of you niggas gonna be on one of these shows, and he gonna be commentating, and y'all gonna say something, and Michael Jordan gonna go left, because he gonna tell you, no, he wasn't better than me. I was better than him. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. That's why it took years and years and years and years for Michael Jordan ever agreed. It ain't about the money to be on this show. He just wants some of that love at the day this nigga leave. While Michael Jordan is making his debut on national television, LeBron James will be making his outbrew of him leaving that year. So, and then what if Michael Jordan stay another year and LeBron decided to go to broadcasting? Then you got both these two niggas sitting on there who both feel the same thing about each other, except for Michael Jordan want to fight you.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm curious. Quick question on this subject, but kind of off the subject. Do you think that if James gets out of the NBA and goes the media route, which I completely 100% expect him to, even if he doesn't do it,
yeah, he's definitely
going
going.
to do his own thing because he got podcast vibes. But when ESPN call you answer the phone, because he ain't gonna get paid as much doing this. I don't know, maybe he will. But do you think that he will ever take back what he said about Stephen A. Smith? B,
never
work with Stephen A. Smith. C, look at Stephen A. Smith differently when he's working full time as an entertainment, in the world of entertainment as a commentator, as opposed to an actual player. Because I believe that is a thing. I think that there are players that don't realize that commentators talk shit about you are boosting your sport, and they don't have the ability to compartmentalize what goes into the court, what goes on the court, and what goes into a microphone, and how both of them are equally necessary to build the sport.
Okay, let's be clear. Stephen A. Smith is straight up hating.
Oh wow!
All right, when it comes to certain things, and everybody knows that. Now, I give Stephen A. Smith the credit due. I think Stephen A. is talented at getting people uproared. So, when it comes to sports. Now, when you say, hey, do you think Stephen A. Smith gonna ever sit down and have a conversation with LeBron James? Maybe. LeBron James, that type dude. One day he might want to sit down and talk to you. You never know. But he knows that while have a conversation with a man who swears there's another man better than me. So I gotta go against Michael Jordan's hype man. You want me to sit down with Michael Jordan's hype man? Because that's all Stephen A. B. He's that man hype man. He talks about it all the time.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like what I think you may, and you and maybe the players may not see, is even you have said to me, yo, people on podcasts, sports show formats, they debate. They argue. They do it out loud. They talk over each other. That's entertainment. People like to see it. What I see when I see Stephen A. and the artist formerly known as Shannon Sharp, who used to be on First Take as well, when I see them going back and forth about LeBron and Michael, I see them generating views. I see them getting the audience involved. I see them both standing deep in their stances, not only because it may be how they really feel, but also because they know that it is entertaining. And for anybody to not recognize that, and look, I do podcast formats, I do TV show formats. I was on the radio for a while. Sometimes you take the position, even if you're not fully, rooted in it, because it's entertaining. I'm not saying you're lying about it, but you may be a little extra animated because you are generating views and interest and entertaining the crowd, the listeners, the audience, the viewers, whatever. So, call him a hater when he's just saying he's number two. He's not saying that LeBron sucks, he's trash, he can't do shit. He's saying he's great, but he's second to my number one because in my era, this is who we all wanted to be like. And I don't think that that's unfair.
But see, let me say this. First of all, there's a difference between what you just said and hating. This nigga hating. Let me tell you why. Because I've been watching Stephen A. Smith before Skip Bayless and him hooked up. That's how long I've been watching Stephen A. Smith. And the reason I watch him, I find him very entertaining. He is my Charleston White of sports. Huh. So when I say he's a hater, he picked out somebody that everybody would go against because he was the rising star. And all because LeBron wouldn't sit down with him, he even hated him more. Even more. So when you got a person that you claim is this is it, this is the man, this is the dude has you feel is the greatest, then you're gonna have opinions. Excuse me, you're gonna have opinions. But the fact of the matter is, Michael Jordan run circles around LeBron James if they were both on the same thing, because what Michael Jordan demanded out of his players were different from what LeBron does with his players. He wants to be everybody cool with them and then talk shit behind them. What you need to do is talk shit in their face the same way Michael Jordan did to Steve Kerr when he got a line and smacked the shit out of him.
Did that happen? Is that a thing?
Yes, he actually punched Steve Kerr in the face. Steve Kerr talks about it numerous times on different interviews. He talks about how one day they was at the practice and he was going back and forth with Michael, and Michael walked up and said, "Do it again," and he did it again, and Michael just walked up and punched him and dropped him, and they stopped it. Yeah.
Oh, I think I did hear something about that.
Yeah, but see, you don't never hear of LeBron doing any of that. Never.
I feel like, was that Steve Kerr? Are we sure that was Steve Kerr?
Shit. Draymond Green punched LeBron James in the balls, and he still didn't do nothing.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Ain't no buts. I'm not putting LeBron James down because I like LeBron James, but let's be clear. LeBron James is in the conversation because he claimed himself the king. He claimed himself. Let's go back to history. He claimed himself the king when he was in high school. He said when he coming out, he's gonna be the man. He said, "Man, fuck college. I'm going straight into the NBA. Not only that, I'm gonna hold my own conference and I'm gonna make one of my homeboys my agent, who ain't an agent at all." Rich Paul wasn't even an agent. He was just a nigga he knew. Let's be technical. Let's tell the truth. That's how powerful he was when he came in the game. He is LeBron James. He is the king. And we never take nothing from that. Nigga, you the king. Michael Jordan is the GOAT.
Well said. But that's what Stephen A. Smith's saying. But, whatever.
Fuck Stephen A. Smith. I don't care. But on the realness.
I like Stephen A. Smith. I know
Stephen A. is a hater. He is a hater. He might as well go live with Charles Barkley and marry a whole bunch of white women, because it is what it is. It is. I'm just keeping it 100.
I just don't conflate rating people with hating people. If I give a list and I say, here's my top 10, number 1 is Michael Jordan, number 2 is LeBron, that to me is not hating. That's not hating. That's saying he's not better than this gentleman.
Okay. I'm agreeing with him on the GOAT. I'm agreeing with Stephen A. Smith with the GOAT conversation. I agree with him. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he's a hater when it comes to anything LeBron. Anything LeBron. He got something crazy to say. He gonna say, "Oh, he's ready," but why isn't he doing this? Because the narrative is, I'm a hater. I gotta hate against this nigga all day. And see, when that hatred spilled over to his son, now you gotta fight me now. See that, and that's what happened. That's what I'm telling you. That's what happened.
I just don't see that as it. I don't think that criticism is hatred.
Well, let's call up LeBron right now and ask him what hate is.
We make it so that if
do you believe it's hate?
How is it hating when what Stephen A. Smith said about Braun ended up being true? He wasn't ready for the NBA. The reason he was there, overwhelmingly so, was because of the influence of his father. We're not discounting the fact that his father paved the way, but his pops put him in that position. It wasn't Bronny begging to be brought up in the NBA. Bronny was like, "I'm with whatever." And LeBron wanted him to play with his son, and Stephen A. kept saying, "Don't do this to your son," and Braun took it personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, your son ain't ready for it. He's not saying your son is trash. He's saying, don't put him in a position
But look at man,
like this. And that's not hating to me. That is being analytical. It's being critical, but it's not hating. Hating is being like, y'all, fuck that nigga. Why fuck that nigga? Oh, no, I just don't like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That is literal hating. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. It becomes hate after you bring it up in conversations that ain't got nothing to do with. So we talk about Steve A. Smith have been found on many videos of him just basically bringing Bronny in a conversation that has nothing to do with Bronny. Just
okay, all right.
You said nigga ain't hating.
I'm conceding.
No. You have to, because this nigga was doing it, and he was using facts, like you said, all of good shit. Everybody like, yeah, the facts are good, but she still ain't have to say that shit. And he like, why? I'm not hating. And he does it all the time. And so what I'm saying is, when I call him a hater, I can give a damn about his facts. Nigga, you had no reason to bring up Barney James. And this shit is about LeBron and his calf. This shit is about LeBron James and his calf.
Is Bronny a professional player of sports?
Yes.
Then he can be commented on. And the only reason,
and I didn't say he couldn't. I just said, okay, if I say, okay, check this out. If me and you are debating, right, about you and your stand up, and I say, but nigga, your wife don't, and bring your wife in, and then you go, what the fuck they got to do with me?
Is my wife a comic?
No, if she was at the show,
then that's the problem.
Let's say let's say your daughter was a comic.
Okay.
Right. And she got in the comedy. She real funny anyways. That's a possibility. So if she get into the comedy,
you seen her do stand up. You saw her. Remember
listen, I say she has a great possibility. Trust me, she could do it if she wanted to. Probably better than you. But listen, I'm telling you, she probably get followers and everything. You be talking about, can I come on your platform? That'll be you. You be like that. Hey, are we doing that today?
I would be that. Kiki, if you listening, I would definitely love to come on your podcast.
I'm free. I'm free. I'm not even doing anything. I'm literally in the same house you in. Let's just do it. Anyway, all I'm saying is that's what happened. Like he directed towards that, and so when he kept doing it, everybody knew that it was wrong. And hey, LeBron's wife was like, man, you better say something to this nigga right over there. And then he went over there and he told him, and guess what? If it wasn't true, why isn't the hater doing it now?
Because the NBA season is over. It's
baseball. No. This is before remember the confront. Remember he confronted him. This was all before that.
At the end of the season.
It was, hold on. I can verify this. I can verify this. If you want to go back and watch each one of the episodes since then, even up to today, if they bring up LeBron James, he's gonna say a few things, but he ain't gonna never say nothing that's bad about it.
It's not relevant right now. Like,
okay, check this out. All right, so Bronny, best of Bronny. Bronny is scoring. He scored 14 points the other day. Okay, listen, for him, yeah, in a G League game, and now he was playing against what's your boy name? Cooper Field.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so he's the number one pick, the man. Right here, and he was beating on his ass, and he slammed on him twice. So he's getting more. He's even said, man, I'm getting used to playing against these dudes. And if you get used to playing somebody, you're gonna get better. Will he be LeBron? Hell no. Will LeBron younger son be him? Hell yeah, I think that boy gonna be something in the NBA, and he gonna go low in the draft because he good, like literally really good.
Why would you go? Well,
Branson?
You mean a number? You mean a top pick?
Yeah, I think he's going to 10. I think he's gonna go into 10 in the first round. I think so because he is leading right now. He is good and he's taller and he's getting his almost to his father's height. Once he gets his father's height, it's over. So,
all right. Well, good luck. Good for them Jameses and all their kings and all of their kids. Fantastic. If it's cool, man, before we start wrapping up, I figured we could do a couple rapid fire. You know what I'm saying? A couple. What you looking at?
I was looking at the blunt. I was looking for the blunt, man. It's a new life.
You going to talk and smoke at the same time?
At the same time, yeah.
Man, how come we keep having shortage of lighters? Anyway, all right. So what you want? What you want first? Something nasty, something gross, or something violent?
It depends on what you. All that's bad. All that's bad. So if I had to pick one, I'll probably get some. Did you say nudity?
I didn't say nudity. We're gonna go ahead and start it off with this.
I don't see it. Wait a second.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh.
What is going on here? This is fight. This is like a freestyle battle. You seeing this stuff?
I like it.
I can't tell who's winning.
They both winning. Ooh. They both winning. Nah, they both winning. They both winning.
Oh, they friends. I'm a little. I mean, I see it's women fighting and it's close up camera, so I guess that makes it. But I don't see very many hits landed. I don't see a lot of
punches landed, bro.
I don't know.
A lot of punches landed. Trust and believe. I'm seeing this close and bam.
I've been working the whole time to try to avoid.
That's two. That's two. I'll count them. I'll count them off straight to the head. Okay. Bam.
Yep. Oh, did you see the fake? Did you see the head fake with the okay? I see you.
Yeah. That's her face didn't get red for nothing.
You think they would let them wear? Clothes?
Yeah. Okay. First of all, it's called bare knuckle fighting, and
but they're not bare knuckles.
Yeah, it's not. It's kick. Well, first of all,
they got pads on. They
got
gloves on.
It's considered bare knuckle. All right, it's not bare knuckle. It's considered in that family because there's nothing protecting their. They're actually fucking themselves up worse because they have the padding. And and they hitting hard. Trust me. I wouldn't want to get hit by neither one of the women.
So this is the dude with one arm.
I don't know about this boy. I know about this kid. That's why I said he inspired me when I came one hand. I didn't feel bad because this young man should be in the league. Now, when it comes to the draft, I'm hoping he be the first one-hand player in the NBA.
Listen, I mean, I would love to see him break barriers. I think that the NBA world has yet to be introduced to prosthetics in the same manner as some other sports. Famously,
it says here signed two-way.
He was signed. It says signed to the Houston Rockets right here.
I can't wait to see that game. You don't fuck my head up. You don't fuck my head up. I don't know where you got this
I mean,
information
listen,
from.
being signed doesn't make you a
No,
starter.
I'm talking about just putting them on the court.
It doesn't even make him what they call it.
You don't know him.
league,
You don't know
PG
him.
league.
You obviously don't know him.
I do not. I don't.
Oh, you don't know.
I'm not
You don't
aware.
know. This boy is amazing. He's fucking amazing. One hand.
I mean, I know.
I'm trying to tell you, you need to go look in your thing and look at a game of him. Just look at a clip. And he's playing against kids, dudes who got signed already or play for a college team. I mean, he is running through there, and I believe it's because he got one hand. His senses know where you gonna turn, and he can ball. And then he's slamming on these niggas. He coming up in the air, nigga. He Air Jordan these niggas.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's crazy. I think that's definitely going to be something to watch.
Hell yeah, that boy come out of nowhere, boy. He look like Ant. Damn, everybody go crazy in there.
Don't you? I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's going to be something interesting to watch. Legendary. There was a dude named Jim Abbott in the world of baseball who not only pitched for the Yankees, but even pitched a no-hitter at that with one arm. Well, I mean, he has two arms, but he's missing a hand. One hand, like you like to say one hand and all that. So
one hand.
Yeah, so that is a thing. But yeah, man, good luck to you. I'm interested to see how that turns out. That looks like it's gonna be a whole thing.
Yeah, how was the Homerun Derby, man?
I talked about that already.
You did?
I did. Yeah.
I know it was good.
We didn't talk about this right here, which I actually was thinking this was gonna be. Now you know what? I'm gonna say that for Black Women.
Save it for another time.
This right here, though, I think this is something that you might have something to say. Can you explain to me? You like fighting, right? You like bare knuckle shit.
I just like the sport of combat fighting in its the right center. You know, I don't like seeing niggas out in the street fighting. If you're gonna fight, get paid for it.
Well, maybe explain. Man, I feel a little conflicted showing this, but I'm gonna go ahead.
So this is the problem with wrestling. This is the problem with all that. You know what I'm saying?
Like what is going on? Like I can't even look. I'm queasy. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. And that might even get us that we might not even be allowed to show that.
Yeah, you need to take that off. But anyway, just to be clear, hell no. I mean, I don't get down with none of that right there because there's so many people don't got hurt, seriously hurt. And when it comes to wrestling, the professionals knew how to do it, you know, and they learned the hard way. Because if you ever looked at Ric Flair really close, you can see the battle scars all over his head and all around his face because he had endured all that to become who he was, but they found out how to do it safer. These amateur guys sitting up here doing this, come on, man, your head skeeting out blood and you supposed to be hard. That supposed to make me say, I can't wait to come back. Nah. I think I saw this. This was off the hook.
The dog ain't lose a beat.
Nah, he's like, yeah. Bitch, I told you when I saw you with Tyrone, Felipe. You feel like me talking about Felipe?
Yes. Just
like,
hey, welcome to Rio. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Yo.
Yeah, I'm about that life. Bitch. I'm about that life.
I wasn't ready for this. I'm curious about how you feel about this. Because we did talk about this a little bit, I think.
okay?
I am great. Why y'all doing me like this?
I don't like how she's reacting to the punches.
How am I reacting?
I don't like how her legs are. I'm stopping it.
It's over.
And we're done.
What do you say?
It's over.
What do you say?
Metcalf will not be allowed to come out for the night.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Something was wrong. That was some racist shit right there. Hold on.
Why y'all doing me like this?
I don't like how she's reacting to the punches.
How am I reacting?
I don't like how her legs are. I'm stopping it.
It's over.
And we're done. It's over.
Oh, no. Hell no. Hell to the no.
What's the problem?
I got a lot of problems with that shit. First of all, your grounds of stopping the fight. Their grounds of stopping the fight have to be on something real. Like you can, even when you look at a person's face or eye, the doctor have to tell you something like, "Hey, man, I think we need to start the fight." And then, and not only that, he's got to confer with the doctor. Like they both look at each other and say, "All right, this is a problem. What's the problem?" And then they didn't even have her corner with her. She has to have a corner man jump up, and he has to say what it is you telling me that before you stop the fight. Now you can stop the fight at any time. The rules are you can stop the fight at them, but you gotta have grounds. You gotta have something that tell the people why. Because especially in a championship fight, it looks like a championship fight, and it looked like the girl was coherent all the way. So fuck all that. She talking about because of hair.
He said he don't like the way her legs was moving.
What?
Yeah, I'll play it again. I'll play it again for you right quick. Here it go. Watch the text.
I am great. Why y'all doing me like this?
Why y'all doing me like this?
I don't like how she's reacting to the
I don't like
punches.
how she's
How am
reacting
I
to the
reacting?
punches.
I don't like how her legs
I don't like how her
I'm
legs
stopping
are.
it. It's over.
Stop it.
And we're done.
See,
It's over.
that's what I'm talking about, man. Listen, man. Fuck all that. That's why they need to get rid of some of these old referees, man. They need a new and younger generation.
Yeah,
because
like nigga, if you trying to get home to see Judge Judy, nigga, just say that, nigga. Like,
yeah, man, you gotta get rid.
You got a reservation at the Sizzler and you don't want to be late. Just say that, bro. If you tired, then just go home. But don't stop this lady's fame. And she said literally, I don't know why y'all doing me like this. I am great. She didn't say I'm fine, I'm cool. I am great. You can't say that.
Yeah, and she said it.
Clearly.
She said it confidently, like I'm great, motherfucker.
Yeah,
like real talk. That's why I say these old referees gotta go.
I am great.
I'm feeling. I am great.
I don't like how she's reacting to the punches.
How am I reacting?
I don't like how her legs are. I'm stopping it. It's
I'm
over.
And we're done.
I mean, it looked like the doctor. That's the doctor they was talking to. It looked like all that stuff he was saying. I don't know, man.
Well, the referee can close. He has the power to shut it down anytime, but he has to also know that they're filming him and somebody could appeal the decision. So he has to give a reason. He said it because her legs were shaking. He said, "I don't like the way she reacting to the punches." And I'm gonna tell you something right now. When they are talking to a person in that corner, they're waiting for your reaction to how you talking. And she was so coherent. How else can she say it?
Yeah, this feels like some highway fuckery, and I would definitely make sure that they knew you'd be hearing from my appeals.
Yeah, but you have to appeal. You have to appeal the decision, and they'll run it, and they'll say okay, but they mostly gonna let him because they all down whatever. They wanted that girl to lose, and she lost. That's what we say about a lot of shit. That's why when you go to basketball and you see what's his name, Chris Paul. And he had that beef with that one referee for years. He had beef with this guy, but it was proven that this guy had beef with him. He was just literally dogging Chris Paul out every time. And then Chris Paul said, "I'm not gonna play if y'all have this referee refereeing the game." Chris Paul refused to play in the game because he felt like this referee was targeting him, and he was. I tell everybody that. And I'm not a super Chris Paul fan, but I have to tell you, I watched a lot of Chris Paul games because he either played against my team or, you know what I'm saying, it was just this referee will always calling on him. I think he proved that too, and they took him off his games. Yeah, man. If a hater is hater, man. If you hating, you hate. They say Michael Jordan. They didn't want Michael Jordan. They were like trying to make sure that Michael Jordan didn't get hurt because he was the first one that they had that was making them crazy money. LeBron James, another prime example. They protected LeBron James for years. I don't know about y'all. They was protecting this nigga, you know, and then they stopped. They said, "Fuck it, we gonna protect fat ass Luka." You know, and Luka. Now the problem with Luka, everybody don't understand. Luka only like to eat. He like to drink, and I ain't talking about Kool-Aid. Luka come to the game fucked up, and they know it. How you gonna play an NBA game you drunk? That's why you talking about Luka's not feeling well. They don't know what the illness is. Jack Daniel, motherfucker, Budweiser. This nigga illness is easy to point out. That's why LeBron was like, "Come on, man, you gotta cut that shit out." That's why LeBron's sitting there going, "I don't know if I want to come back to this shit." You got mentally unstable Ayton as your center, and you got substance abuse Luka as the star. LeBron James is not coming back to the Lakers. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do a full year with the Lakers. I don't think so.
All right, I have yet to see this, so let's see what this is talking about.
Oh, they playing rugby out here. You better
I ain't get to see it. Run that back. Beautiful beam footage.
Fatality.
What's this? Oh, they playing rugby out here.
Oh, yeah, I saw this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, let me take that off quickly.
That was a good one.
Oh, they playing rugby out here. You better
I don't see. I need disclaimers for stuff.
That nigga, he ain't coming. He came out of nowhere. That nigga was like, "Hey, welcome to my team."
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that type of content, but whatever. Well, listen, I feel like we. Oh, hold on. Oh, I think we'll end on this. Since we started out talking about
yeah, I'm gonna.
We talk a little bit of.
I'm gonna get me something to eat.
I think, man, maybe a little bit of football here.
Are you hungry, bitch?
Not really.
Yeah, this nigga, we can't hang out here. Yeah. Where you going? Body like a rock star.
Hold on. I can't have it. Stop. Sorry.
Yeah, that ain't the one I watched. I thought that was the one I watched, but that's not the one I watched.
Women playing football.
Yeah, but I like the other football that women
You
play.
like the lingerie stuff. You a part. Listen.
I am.
This is what real women.
Ain't nothing about real. There's real women running out there too. You talking about real women running around out there too?
This is football.
Oh, because they cover that.
That's actual football.
It's actual football. What is it? Do they throw the ball? Do they catch it? Do they run it?
And actual cut the same way that a man would. No.
Oh, no.
You want to see
same way as a man would.
All right, listen.
Yeah, run that beautiful beam footage then. See how many people.
I don't want to see that, but
you don't want to see it. You want to see it.
Not me. But this is the actual. I'm just saying, like, if women are to have a pathway to playing professional football, this is what it would look like. If men are expecting women that play football to do it in their draws, then this is a wake up call, because this is what women. Now, nobody in my circle was asking for women playing football like this, but I am I think it's good. I think it's great. I mean, equality all day. I don't think you feel it the same way I do. You're like, man, why they got clothes on?
So let's get this straight. How old these women is out there? Do you know?
I don't know.
I mean, give me a range. What do you think? You think they 17, 18? Or you think they 21, 31?
I mean, maybe. I would assume probably lower 20s.
So do you think any one of those players right now could join the NFL?
No, it's not about that. It's not about that.
Then shut your mouth. Then keep the draws on. Listen to him.
That doesn't make any sense.
Listen to him.
That doesn't make any sense.
It does make sense.
There is a women's soccer league. We just watched women boxing.
So you want a women's football team? You want a women's football team, which they already have.
Women don't have to be in their undergarments.
So what league they gonna go in?
This is it. You're looking at it. This is where they are in a league. Like I'm not.
So you're saying the undergarments is a problem?
I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm saying it's not real football. Like that is placating.
The undergarments take away from the fact that they got a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver, defensive end. They got a coach.
Okay, my point is,
I'm trying to figure out what game they playing.
Watch men in the same thing, then it's not real. And
So that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying to you is,
okay.
So I like them because it's a woman's sport. I'm a heterosexual.
It's not a woman's sport or a man's sport. It's a sport, but there's different leagues.
But
right?
this league is a woman's league.
Correct.
And this league pull their britches up.
They're wearing pads because they're actually hitting each other. Because
these teams actually hit each other too.
To watch with their
hands. They actually hit each other. They actually hit each other too.
They're actually playing. And so my point is, like, if there is to be a sustainable life for football or pathway for women to play it, there has to be somewhere for them to land. Where is your end game? You know, you do it, and look, I ain't gonna lie. Like this is a little different. I didn't expect to see a whole. I never seen a whole league of women.
I think one of them gonna get blasted coming across that line. There was some big girls. Look at that head.
But that's football.
And the other girls on the other team get the only difference. I think only difference between that team and the other team is the outfit. That's it.
Is the what?
Is the outfit in the field, because the field is much bigger for what you're saying. So they playing basic. Damn, girl, number 11.
What were you saying?
I gotta remember her.
Okay.
Anyway. Oh yeah, she would definitely have to be.
But look, she has somewhere to utilize her size on the line.
Wow.
I'm just saying. Look, man. Wow. You can stop putting these women in a box. Like if they want to.
I'm not putting them in a box. I ain't say they when they take
another woman just as hard as a man is another man.
No, I'm not saying that. She bony, but no.
Like what does she play? Kicker? What?
She played goal. She played goal pole.
Is that a mouthpiece? Yeah, man. Like I'm just saying, like. The lane
some of these are dudes.
The bottom left one is different from the rest of them.
Yeah, somebody lied. Somebody lied to you.
Oh man,
most of these girls are married to girls. That's crazy. Well, they dating girls.
Oh, okay.
They hugged up to girls.
But yeah, this is the whole thing, and I gotta say, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Women putting on pads, hitting themselves just as hard as the men hit each other. Yeah, I'm here for it, man. I want to see it. It's not going to be as high fast pace, shall I say, maybe, or perhaps maybe it'll.
What if they came out with a team called the Dallas Cowgirls?
That would make sense because they're cheerleaders. Let me see.
And then what kind of chili they gonna have? Cowboys. This is sick.
Maybe
sick shit going on.
I mean, why can't women cheer for the other women?
God damn, go back. God damn.
To a Talupa. One time for
what the fuck is going on?
What was my dog from Pittsburgh with the long hair?
She come in the room. Are we fucking or what?
You would stop.
What, bitch? That's what we doing. The what?
Please song. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, and she banged too. Okay, I don't know. This last one probably could have. This one is very diverse.
Look like
banging college graduate.
Look like a dude I knew in high school.
Well,
his name was E.
It's a thing, and I'm interested. I don't know because I don't see anybody in the stands. I don't know if a lot of people really know as much about it or how widely reaching this league is, but it's a thing. So I guess we will have to see at some point. But I think that should be good for today, sir, as it sounds like I can hear your stomach growling
from this screen. I gotta go eat.
Bid everybody do. Shout out to Black Ron. And shout out to you for tuning in. Gone Too Soon is Ray DeJean. Get Well Soon. Bo P. Barnes. And if you tuned in, appreciate it. And tune back in next week for some more. Anything else on your mind, Solo?
No, just want to say much love to all people. Thank you for my grandson coming to kick it with me over the weekend. We had a great time. Well, they did. And shout out to Vince Taylor for coming to hang out and everything. We had a great time. And we'll see y'all next Tuesday. Tell a friend. Tune in.
Hey, we out.